What's going on, countrymen? Y'all already know who it is and what it is. Y'all be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. As soon as you get up in here, man. I'm not even gonna be here that long. I just had to make sure, that I came in and chopped it up with y'all. Okay. So as soon as y'all get up in here, man, y'all already know what to do. Okay. It's just kind of like walking in somebody's house that has white carpet. You know what I mean? There's just certain things that you do as soon as you get up in there, man, and that's take off your shoes. You ain't even gotta take off your shoes in here. Just hit that like button as soon as you get up in here. You know what I mean? This is how I like it in my house. That's my white carpet. You know what I mean? That's just my white carpet. But um, a lot of shit going on, bro. A lot of shit going on today. GloRilla's sister ended up having words for GloRilla. Now, some of you guys may have seen her in times past because there was a picture of GloRilla's sister that was going around, and people didn't know if that was really her sister. But of course, people from Memphis knew that that was really her sister. Now that her sister is coming out, now we know that that was really her sister because they actually look alike. But we're going to read this. This is what her sister said. This is Scarface Woods. All right. She said, I'll really go live and expose y'all favorite rapper. Same mom, same dad, 10 siblings. Y'all think she's this upright ass person when she really not. Ain't F with us since she got on, and I'm constantly getting acknowledgement for being her sister, and she ain't fuck with us at all. Gloria Woods, call my bluff. It's been 4 years. Why the media haven't seen your siblings? And don't say because you protecting us, because we still live in Memphis. It's because you talk about our struggles and you don't fuck with us. Now, let's clock it. So, let's get into it.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, everybody.
Let's start here. Let's just start right here.
Y'all man, I'm talking about y'all favorite rapper. Y'all favorite rapper ain't shit, and I'm getting tired of it. Y'all mad. Look, y'all talking about some she ain't obligated. She ain't obligated when she want to sit here and all them interviews and talk about the struggles we been through and then reach back and help none of us out, but got her friends around it. And my mama still working at FedEx. Y'all better get the fuck out of my face.
Okay. That's crazy, man. So she's saying that, moms are still working at FedEx and that basically, GloRilla talks about the struggle, but she's not helping her struggling family. She's not helping her struggling siblings. You know what I mean? That's just a word, okay? That's what her sister said. Let's look at this. Hold on. I don't know what this was about.
So we celebrating my dad for his retirement. For how long? 30 years?
Hold on. Sister said, is them friends obligated? The F out of here. The Jag she gave him don't even have no gas in it. Let's talk about it. And our parents are not straight. Our dad just borrowed $100 from our mom. Y'all think y'all know shit, but y'all don't. I had to give my mom $1,800 on a $2,400 rent because y'all favorite rapper blocked her. I'm tired of being quiet.
29 years at the post office. I'm pretty sure the post office appreciate all your hard work. I appreciate your hard work. You 4 years, little girl. So I got a gift for you for your retirement party. You gotta come outside. Yeah, I got a gift for you.
All right.
I need a little bit of
Hey, Pop's got him a car. Pop's in a Jag, bro. Let's cut the bullshit. You know what I mean? She got her Pops a Jag. Let's stop the bullshit, man. Okay? Just stop it. She did get her Pops a Jag, man. That's huge. That's legendary. But her sister said, yep, I'm going to go live because this backup dancer just pissed me off. And I'm going to put it all on the table from when we fell out about Gloss and some more. Don't ever send no backup dancer for family. Now, she got backup dancer coming from me, speaking on family business. She going to boot you out the camp soon like she do everybody else. So that was that on that. and believe it just kind of kept going. But this is GloRilla just unbothered at the game. You know what I mean? Just chilling.
Nothing changes. Nothing.
Okay, she's just chilling. Pretty sure she got wind of it.
I got all these groupies stupid on Facebook. She not obligated, but she obligated to do shit motherfucking friends. Y'all got me. Then, bro, they acting like, then they coming like a mother gave us shit anyway. That was on the airplane getting signed and got it, and you ain't see not one sibling on that. And his big ass probably got something to do with it too. Tell that big ass I want him too. I got all these groupies stupid on this.
Hey, the dude on the phone was like, "Hey, no, we ain't doing that." Basically, I don't know who she was trying to get up in here, but he wasn't doing that.
Nah, man, I'm talking about.
He wasn't doing that, man. He wasn't trying to get all the way in there with this shit. Okay, GloRilla ended up responding to all of this shit. She ended up posting a screenshot, I guess, of her mom. Her mom basically saying thank you very much for everything. And that basically meant she really, really appreciates her so much. And I think that's what she's saying. But let me just read it. Maybe this was GloRilla saying this to her mom. Thank you so very, very much. Really didn't want to ask because you already do so much for us. I thank you so very, very much for all that you do. I don't take it for granted at all. I really do love and appreciate you so very much. God bless you for your honor, respect, kindness, and love shown to me. It's such a blessing to me. When I become a millionaire, I got you. Meanwhile, I'll prayerfully keep you in God's hands continually. So she also said, if she's saying you this, just know she can't help you. Okay.
I got all these groupies stupid on this. Nah, man, I'm talking.
No, man. She's caught wind of what her sister said. But I'm going to get in the comments real fast and see what y'all having to say, about this whole thing. Entitlement must be on sale. Where's the date on that text message? Facts. And the mama saying she really didn't want to ask is telling your mom be scared to ask you for help. That's deep. I mean, that's deep. Somebody said my mom still wouldn't work at no FedEx. Everybody about to get taxes, so what's the problem? We all finna be rich. Like an ass. Somebody said, I knew that little boy was lying. What little boy is they talking about? Oh, she's stupid. Talking about the brother. I mean, the sister. My bad. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all got me all out of the way. Hit that like button. At the end of the day got in. She don't owe nobody. Strangers will treat you better than your own family. I'm over here watching the sisters live again just to make sure she ain't say shit about me. Oprah said it best. Sometimes you have to divorce your friends and divorce your family members. Mind them. So that's including the sister too. That's crazy. It's been 4 years. Why the media haven't seen your siblings? The siblings. They crazy, dog. I don't care. If I'm a millionaire, my mom not working in no damn FedEx. And I'll faithfully pay the $2,400 rent, even if we on bad terms. But she's grown, and everyone not the same. She's not obligated to. Studzilla crazy as fuck. First time I say no, it's like I never said yes. Or whatever Beyonce said. And y'all really acting like she is obligated to retire her mother. The Bible says, honor thy father, their mother and father, not take care of that mother and father. I mean, I understand what you're trying to say, but nigga, that's our parents, bro. Chill. We're not about to sit back and watch, moms and pops struggle. No, we not. Especially when we're in a position to change their lives. You dig? Like we not about to do that, bro. We're not about to sit up there and watch our parents struggle. So I don't know the situation behind all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Glo been giving money and motherfuckers just blowing the shit. You know what I mean? We really don't know the ins and the outs of this situation. So I really can't say um who's at fault right now. I really just can't. Excuse me. So I can't say who to believe right now. But what I will say is that if she ain't giving, the parents no money and shit like that, and they've done things for her or they took care of her, whatever the case might be, that is kind of sad. And another thing is that a lot of times whenever people, get certain fame and notoriety and things like that, it just comes with some shit. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some shit in that background that a lot of people just don't know about. And sometimes it be shit like this, you know what I mean? Like motherfuckers be having all the money in the world, but just not taking care of the family. Like that's just something that they have to do, you know what I mean, in order to get this fame. You know what I mean? That's one of the sacrifices that has to happen, man. You got to sacrifice family, just cut them off, you know what I mean? And just like F them, you know what I mean? Or something like that. Or some people feel like, a lot of times people got to die or it just be a whole lot of shit, right? So I don't know if this is what's going on or if, she just, didn't feel like giving the money because of some other reasons and things like that. But however, you're not obligated, no. You know what I mean? Not meaning that basically it's like you don't have to do it, but you should want to, feed the family, man. If you're in position, you should definitely want to feed the family. Okay. That's what I will say. But other than that, man, shout out to GloRilla and hopefully everything works itself out because a lot of times, man, whenever family take that shit to social media, man, that shit, bro, hey man, it don't really get any better. Okay. When shit happen like this, it doesn't get any better. So hopefully, we can get some, some good news out of this whole situation at the end of the day because, bro, it's never cool whenever the family is feuding, man. That shit ain't cool. So let's get out of there and let's just hope that, shit gets better, bro. 'Cause that shit right there is crazy as hell. Um, let's see, man. NLE Choppa and Blueface. NLE ended up, apologizing. He said, "Me and Blue handling that shit for sure, for sure." He said, "Last time we had words, he apologized for bringing my mom and in stuff. I owe you the same respect. I apologize for what I said about your son." And he tagged him. He said, "From the heart. I texted this message in private, but wanted to do the same publicly." Okay, so
Your son and stand him behind beside my son, and let's see which one of them know how to operate. Let's see. Hey,
so that's what he said, right? Blueface ended up, you know, responding. He said, "That nigga apologized so quick. I forgive you, little bro. Now move around. You know better." And proceeded to say, "But I still need that though. Dead homies." So he's saying that he still needs that fade. Okay, so the fade has to happen. NLE Choppa ended up, saying that he understands that, the fade has to happen as well. So at this point, the fade is going to happen. I do believe that it should, you know, this should be something that's done behind closed doors, no cameras, whatever the case might be. All right. I don't think that this should be broadcasted or filmed and, things like that. But I know that there's going to somehow be some cameras around or whatever the case. But what I will say is that, when, gangsters come together and do this, a lot of times, man, there's no cameras there. Whenever it's real, real gangsters, bro, it's not gonna be any cameras there, and there's gonna be a mutual understanding of that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get down, and then after that, they're gonna go on about their business. So, not too sure whenever this is gonna transpire, but at the end of the day, man, I hope everybody, has their teeth, you know what I mean, whenever they get done. I hope that nobody got no black eyes and, busted lips and shit like that. But man, look like this shit is going to have to happen. Okay, that's just what it is. So give me one sec. So anyway, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. And let me see. There's some other stuff that I need to, throw on here as well. But let me see what else the Shade Room got on this mug before we move on. I'm not going to, I guess y'all might want to talk about this real quick. We'll talk about this real fast. All right, man. So TDE's Punch response after Isaac Hayes III says GloRilla's should have won Rap Album of the Year Grammy over Kendrick Lamar's GNX. So she should have gotten the Album of the Year Grammy over Kendrick Lamar's GNX. And Punch ended up hitting that laughing emoji. And she did deliver. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. She did her thing. He said, I voted Glorious Rap Album of the Year. Kendrick and Clips delivered strong work, but the vote was not about legacy. It was about impact in a specific year. Whatever. Let her cook. I love her. Never find what you know about me. TGIF. GloRilla had the year, and Glorious was the album that deserved recognition, in my opinion. Could have went two ways. I'm not gonna lie to you. She did have a damn outstanding year. But Punch said, and absolutely no disrespect to Glo, she's absolutely deserving. She's been killing it, but this nigga crazy. Let me see. He ended up keeping on going, man, but I don't know if I want to read all this, but I guess I will since, whatever. To be clear, this has nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar or TDE. This is about proximity to influence. LA rappers and R&B artists sit closest to the Grammy voting body with the largest concentration of members of that matter. That is the entire point. If anyone wants to refute that, feel free to hop in the comments and disprove it with facts. What would make this conversation simple is transparency. He kept going, man. How many voting members are in each recording academy chapter by city? That data exists, but it is kept confidential. So the real question is why? Why is the geographic makeup of the voting body confidential when geography clearly impacts outcome? But
So,
nigga kept going, bro.
about my Grammy post this morning, I want to add a little bit more information to people that have been responding to the conversation. First and foremost, a lot of people have been saying, what about Killer Mike? What about Killer Mike? What about Killer Mike? Well, this is a text message I sent Killer Mike in November of 2023.
Let's see. It says, thanks for the kind words about fan base today. Get out there and campaign for these Grammys. Blah, blah, blah.
This is before the Drake Kendrick beef. I said, thanks for the kind words about fan base today. Get out there and campaign for these Grammys. LA and San Francisco have the largest voting chapters, so make sure you do some sort of events for the membership out there. The Grammys are just like running for office. And Mike understands that. But the problem is that Killer Mike shouldn't have to go campaign in LA.
I'm not about to do all that, bro. I'm just not. But whatever, man. He feels that, she deserved to win it, and that did not happen. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get in these comment sections, man. I already
Here's even more. So,
Sadie Nash over there laughing. Let me see. Yeah, let's get in these comments real quick, bro. Okay. Her album was actually really good. Okay. And I'm saying he has a point. I have to agree. She didn't have the same run that Kendrick did these past 2 years. No, she did not. Glo is amazing, but I would say Kendrick was also deserving. He performed last year's Super Bowl, had the biggest rap battle beef with Drake for culture purposes, endorsements for Chanel, Gatorade, etc., and dropped good music that's currently heard in commercials too. Let's not put him down. Both artists are amazing though. Kendrick was only outside for 6 months, and his run lasted 2 years, and still going. Facts. You know what I mean? Facts, bro. So now I love me some Glow, but come on, man, be for real, seriously. Glorious didn't have the impact GNX did, not at all. You know what I mean? But I like how he, came in and, stood up, for her. That was cute. But bro, let's just keep it all the way a stack. The culture said, that Kendrick had a bigger year. Come on now, like let's just keep it all the way a stack. But I definitely get what he was trying to do, and what I mean. I guess he gets an E for effort. You know what I mean? Because bro, hell nah, man, just hell nah. Let me see real quick, bro. Let me see real quick. Y'all hit that like button, man, as soon as y'all get up in here, man. DJ Young Slade, which is the son of Lil Jon, is reportedly missing right now. Okay. That's just what they're saying. And that's just what's being reported. Okay. Lil Jon's son, DJ Young Slade, has reportedly, been missing, and he's in Milton, Georgia. All right. Authorities say he was last seen on February 3rd at 6 a.m. They believe the 27-year-old ran out of his home on foot and was not holding any personal items. Let's all pray for his safe return. Okay, so they're saying mental health is no joke. So we're praying, man. That's what I'm seeing in the comments. We're hoping that they find him. I haven't heard anything since, but we are definitely hoping that he is found safe. Okay, like this right here is huge. Not too sure the specifics on everything. I'll go over here to Lil Jon and see, if he's reported anything real quick while we on here right now. Let's take a stroll over here to Lil Jon's page. Well, he hasn't posted anything. Yeah, he hasn't posted anything. So there's no reason to go over there and look on Lil Jon stuff. Yeah, so man, shout out to Lil Jon, and hopefully they end up finding his son, man, because that's pretty fucking scary, bro. That is pretty fucking scary. For this next topic, we go ahead and get this wrapped up real quick, man, because this is gonna be a pretty short stream, as y'all see. But there's some shit that's going on, in hip hop that we must discuss. So let me get this on the screen real quick. Y'all already know in the process, man, to be hitting that subscribe. Everybody that wants to see the content where, I go all the way in depth, and really, really drop the realness on these videos, you would have to become a member. If you want to get that content on a daily, man, you'd have to become a member, man. The members only get a lot of good content, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's like a whole party over there. So y'all be sure to become a member, and you can do that by looking in the description of this video, and all of that information will be right there as well. Anybody that wants to be a blessing to the channel, you want to send donations or anything like that, all of that information is in the description of this video. Okay, let's get into this, man. Camron explains why he filed a $500,000 lawsuit against J. Cole. So let's look at it, man.
Went out in June. Let's do it around there. Cool. June is coming. Oh, we pushed the album back. I don't want to just do an interview. All right, cool. Now we're gonna do it in October. All right, I'll call you back in October. Yo, what's up? Oh man, Keller, you say I tell you October, you call October, huh, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So now this is when all the beef is going on with Kendrick Lamar. I can't do it now because I don't feel like talking about that right now. I said, look, I'll do the interview. I won't even bring that up. He says, nah, I can't do no interview and not talk about it. All right, well, when can I get the interview? Yo, February, definite. February, I'm dead ass on February. February come. Yo, what's up? Oh, shit. Yo, I'm still working, man.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Project coming out in June.
Oh. Basically, you know, J. Cole made some promises, man, and he did not come through. You know, like he was supposed to. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, that's one of the worst things that can happen, you know,
J. Cole
as a man. But let me listen.
Cool, or was cool. This is exactly what happened. Being a man is keeping your word. And I know everybody's busy and everybody has things to do. But if I give you my word 4 or 5 times, I got to do it. So on his first project he did, I did an intro for him. I did the record for him for his intro. I told him I may need a verse whenever I get a project done. He said, cool. He had another project. I did a record in 20 minutes. I knocked that shit out and went off about my business. I need a verse. I'm exaggerating, but he's like the shock rain right now. And, you know, the moon got aligned with the stars. And, you know, when I write, I put my all into it. Okay, let's put your all into it then. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. You called me twice to do something, and I did it. One day you have 48 hours to do it. Then I knocked the other thing out as soon as I came to New York, because you ain't want to send me a record. You want to be in the studio with me. I knocked it out. Cool, you don't give me the record. Then I say, you know what? Forget the record. Let's do an interview. Bet I got you. I got a project. Me and J. Cole are cool. Let's do it.
So that's just kind of where we at, man.
Was cool.
At the end of the day, you know, whenever you tell somebody you're gonna do something and you don't come through with it, that shit is just not. It's not manly. Some shit can be forgiven though. You know what I'm saying? Like as a man, you got to stand on your word. Okay, because some of y'all are gonna be like, man, because y'all are just so J. Cole'd out. You know what I'm saying? That you really just don't understand. But I'm gonna just tell you, as a man, whenever you give another man your word, or just anybody, period, your word, bro, you're gonna have to sit up there and come through. That's one of the main things you're going to have to do as a man, is come through. Because if you don't come through, bro, ain't nobody really believing you no more. But in this situation, Cam gave him multiple opportunities to come through on something that he said that he was going to come through on. So, you know, whenever you check back in with an individual, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, what's going on? You know, and this nigga got another excuse, and then you forgive him. Bro, you giving this nigga a pass. You know what I'm saying? Because even that was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. He could have really went off on the first time that J. Cole gave him his word on something and didn't come through. But this nigga gave him about 4 or 5 chances, you know, for him to come through on some things. And I'm telling you, whenever you do not come through as a man, bro, it's hard for, you know, men, real men, you know what I mean, to look at you as a man. Okay, they'll look at you as a little boy. You know, they'll look at you as a gentleman. They'll look at you as a guy or a dude or, you know, something like that, you know, or as a male, but they can't respect you as no man, though. You know what I mean? And once you lose a man's respect, bro, it's kind of hard to get it back. So not too sure, you know, how this is going to end, but it looks like, bro, you know, this just what it is, bro. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. I cannot... You know, I can't be mad at Camron right now. You know what I mean? I just cannot be mad at Camron right now because honestly, I'd probably do the same shit. I probably wouldn't take bro to court, but I'll just say fuck him. You know what I mean? Seriously, bro. I wouldn't have nothing else to do with the nigga, man, because, you know, he ain't come through. You feel me? Like, you didn't come through. That's just... After so many chances, I'm looking at you like you don't really fuck with me like that or something, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? I'm looking at you like you looking at me like I'm just a little nigga or something, bro. You know? So, I don't know, man. I do know that J. Cole wasn't trying to, you know, do no interviews and talk about this and talk about that. I just think that he didn't want to get backed into a corner, but you know, once Camron told him, like, bro, we're not even going to talk about that shit, bro. We're going to talk about some other shit. I think he was just trying to, like, have, like, this, you know, have this moment where he just put the album out like he did and it was just going to go crazy. But honestly, my nigga, you kind of fucked that buzz off, J. Cole. No cap, bro. We fuck with you, nigga, but I think you fucked that off. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to put in some work. We did hear that the album uh is good. I don't know if it was the album that you put out or if it was just I don't even know for real because I haven't heard it, but um but I did hear that it was good. You know what I mean? Whatever you just put out, I heard that it was good, but they gonna need more. You know what I mean? Yeah, they gonna need more. And it's sad because you probably one of the best, if not the best in hip hop. But, motherfuckers ain't giving you a chance because nigga, lately, bro, the way you've been doing things is kind of crazy. And I respect it, what I'm saying, you kind of dropping out, but at the end of the day, they ain't hear nothing else from you. It wasn't no more music. It was just like, you know what, I'm gonna let him have his moment, man, and I'm gonna just step out. And I don't know, bro. It just wasn't a good look. But I'm hoping that you can kind of, revamp your career and come back, what I mean, with some shit, bro, because I don't know, bro. It just, I don't know. It's just different now. Hip hop is just different, with J. Cole now. It's not really the same. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers want to hear him, but at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like you're gonna have to go at somebody's neck, and we understand that you're not gonna go at Kendrick's neck, but I think that the the Drake fans were J Cole fans, but once it was some discord between J Cole and Drake, a lot of people took Drake's side, like on some like man, forget forget J Cole. They like both of y'all. You know what I mean? They like Drake and they like J. Cole. But now they've been like, I'm gonna stay over here with Drake, man. Forget J. Cole, bro. That's just kind of what it's looking like. But y'all get in the comment section, man, and y'all let me know what y'all think about that. You know, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about that, man, because that whole situation is just it's just kind of crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It just really is, man. Whole situation crazy. Let me see, man. Let's see what else we got going on in here, man, that I feel like talking about right now. Really don't feel like talking about nothing else, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. We can see what's going on with Floyd. Floyd is suing Showtime for over $340 million and accuses the network and former manager of screwing him out of hundreds of millions of dollars, man. Okay. So this shit is crazy. He's accusing his former advisor, Al Heyman, of conspiring with Showtime execs. In his lawsuit, the fighter is looking to recover hundreds of millions of dollars in the misappropriated funds and damages resulting from a long-running, elaborate scheme of financial fraud. Okay? So this is just what is going on. He alleges that Heyman, whom he worked for over a decade, got substantial participation and aid from Showtime and former Showtime sports president Steven Espinoza, while Mayweather accuses his former manager of scheming against his own client. He hasn't listed him as a defendant, only Showtime and Espinoza. Okay, so furthermore, Floyd Mayweather, who claims to have made over $1 billion in earnings over his legendary career, alleges Heyman misappropriated a significant portion of his career earnings. So at this point, it's about to go down, man. Okay, this nigga he's suing. He's suing big time. Of course, I did see, 50 Cent came out. He had some shit to say, to Floyd, but that shit is just really, in my opinion, it's just not important. This is not important. I get that. It's just not important but some of y'all might want to know who the individual is that Floyd is wanting to sue. So we'll show Al Heyman first. All right. So this is Al Heyman. This is the individual, that he is suing. Okay, this is the individual that he's suing. Right here. Okay. And a lot of guys have shouted him out. He's helped Javante Davis and a lot of those guys, Yeah, he's helped a lot of those guys. Al Heyman, man. He's one of the guys that just one of the big time guys, man. And so yeah, he wants to sue his black ass. And who else does Floyd want to sue? Let me go back over here and see who else. I think it's Steven Espinoza. Yeah. Let's check in on Steven Espinoza because, hey, man, we got to see pictures of these individuals. I'm one of them type of individuals, bro. I want to see pictures of these individuals. Let's see. So this is Steven. Okay, so this is the other guy that Floyd is naming in this lawsuit. So at the end of the damn day, he wanted to take his ass down as well. Okay, so that's just where it's at, bro. He said what he said. His ass is suing him, and that's just what it is. But man, over $300 and something million, bro. $340 million is crazy than a motherfucker, bro. That's some big time money. I'd be taking niggas ass to court as well. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. But listen, I'm not even gonna stay here too much longer, man. I think that's gonna be it for tonight. But I will be back tomorrow. Each and every day I'm live. Every single day I will be live. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss no lives, man. To my core fans, I really appreciate y'all for hanging with me. Some of y'all have been wanting to know how to donate to me. I'm telling you, all you gotta do is just go to the description of this video right here, right now. And you looking in that description, and it's gonna lead you right to my Cash App. You can send me $2. You can send $1. You can send. I don't think you can send 50 cents. You know what I mean? But y'all can look out for a brother. Maybe, man, I can buy some Kool-Aid or something. You know what I mean? I think it's like 10 cents. You know what I mean? So, but nah. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me because y'all didn't have to rock with me this long. You know what I mean? I really do. I really appreciate it, bro. Straight up. But I got to get out of here, man, because it's pretty late on my end, and I got money to get in the morning. You know what I mean? But y'all stay blessed. Stay prayed up. Hit that like button before you get up out of here, man. I really appreciate that. Real talk. Matter of fact, y'all go ahead and just hit that like button, man. All right? I'll talk to y'all. I'm out.